Blessings, everyone. Today, I would like to share. This is an oracle called the Lyran Oracle. And this, because there's been so many that have connected with being a star seed. Many of us had different encounters, opening up to the galactic families. The universe is filled with life of all different levels and all different frequencies. And so today was kind of a big nudge to share an oracle reading from a beautiful expression, just like ours, a different frequency, a different life energy from the Lyrans. Now, this one is a little bit different because I've been working with this energy for a very long time. It was one of the first energies that I ever connected with creatively. The Lyrans, that is where I feel drawn for my core being, that my archetype emanated from was the Lyran. And many of us have different connections. Some are Pleiadian, some are Arcturian. That the possibilities are endless. And now, in this day, we've also come to recognize that there are different energies that are making contact. If any of us are in this experience of the journey where we've connected with spirit, we've connected with our loved ones, we've connected with different animals and different parts of nature, at this point, we understand that there's other life beings out there that emanate a frequency sometimes that we're not going to see it, but we're going to experience it. And for me, the Lyrans have been beautiful muses. They have come through. I've been able to channel them in a way, this frequency. And it creates poetry, which is a way, some people like to call it automatic writing. I just kind of open up and I just write. And they've given me lots of teachings and lessons and wisdom through poetry. And so today I'm honoring this by reading an oracle, hoping that some of the Lyrans will come through and bring some wisdom from our ancient energies. So first I would like to say, thank you to Source for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask the Lyrans, with their beautiful frequency of inspiration, to please step forward and help bring a message for all of us for the highest good. Thank you. I'm grateful. And I'm just going to shuffle. This one I'm not going to shuffle for the Source, Spirit, and Soul. I just kind of shuffled to move the energy of the card because with this, I'm working with the very ancient energies, and it's a different frequency that comes through when I'm moving the energy. So this will always be with a higher consciousness. This is always, it's always source energy. It's always aligned. And so this is coming through the higher self when I'm listening. So this is just a little bit different when I'm moving the energy. Then what I'm going to do is ask them to just bring a message for the highest good. And they're saying to take this one. Receive. Abundance flowing. Unification. Confidence. When the Lyrans come through. For me, there's always this experience. It feels like the star chakra far above the head is opening and spinning. It's like this beautiful vortex of energy. It's a resonance. And the first thing they're bringing my attention to is the hands. And they're saying so many of us are recognizing that in the light, in the physical sun, creates different spectrums of light, especially with our cameras, whether it's from our phone or a digital camera. Some even are able to capture it in their visual field when they're in an expanded state of consciousness. And they're saying that this is the abundance. There is an abundance of healing frequencies. Some are calling this a light code. That we are always being given and shared if we allow ourselves to receive this. When we work with the galactic families, there is a plethora of beautiful connections in the universal mind of consciousness that brings through music, art, poetry. It inspires us to move our body rhythmically. Different healing modalities, if we're so inclined. They want us to know that when we're open to the abundance, that all of this information is always available to us through these frequencies, through this light, when we attune and are willing to receive. They also are speaking of the different angelic frequencies that work in the universe, that there are many different types of angels, not just the spiritual angels that we know in the heavenly realms, or what we call the other side, but there are angelic frequency beings that work with our intergalactic families as well. And so they're saying that they're offering us, especially when we're starting to attune to these beautiful light codes. A lot of times we might be holding the camera a certain way and we'll see the different shapes that the codes have given us and the different spectrums of light that are not always visible to the naked eye. But we can hear this in music when we're experiencing music. And a lot of times they're showing me mandalas, and they're saying that there are so many of us that have started to explore the frequencies of the mandalas. And they're talking about using frequencies to heal, because we've connected with the crop circles now. So many people are understanding that these are created with a frequency, a sonic sound. It's a magnetic resonance that imprints without destroying anything. And we are getting ready to receive the understanding of how we can use this, how our technologies can embody this, how our bodies are starting to expand in this space, and we're becoming ready for the frequencies. Cymatics, they work with this, with the light codes. This is something what we're really starting to understand now, that many of us are using the solfeggio frequencies and binaural beats and hemisync, singing bowls and tuning forks. All of these things have different frequencies. And so they want us to remember that when we're asking for guidance and help, when we connect with our source, when we connect with God, universe, that being open to the abundant wisdom in the universe is also including the intergalactic light beings, because they've been working with many of these modalities, frequencies, resonances, octaves. The list goes on and on for eons. So they're asking us today, the next time that we're out and we're looking at our beautiful sun, That's something that all of us at some point in our 24-hour clock have done, is sit out in the sunshine. Set the intention that we are receiving the different spectrums of light and listen. They want us to listen to what it feels like to have that sun pouring down on us. It's beautiful to sit and feel the warmth. But are we listening with the core of our being to what these light frequencies are doing within our soul? It's simple. Open heart, open hands. And this is the way that we can connect. And this is the way we can start to remember. And this is the way we can express our inner light simply by connecting and allowing these different frequencies and resonances to pour through us. There's an abundance of this in the universe. Every rock to every molecule, seen and unseen with technology, every spectrum of light, every breath, every heartbeat, and every intention has a frequency. And this universe is filled with layer upon layer and world within world of these. It is an abundant universe. And so they're saying when we are feeling stuck, when we're feeling that we're not sure which way to go, sometimes simply being still and listening to the abundance of all of these in our universe will help to nudge and connect us, reconnect us with the source of all that is, bringing us the truest guidance, reminding us of our purpose, and helping us recognize and remember what we're really doing here. They're pulling their energy back. I love the Lyrans. This is such a beautiful deck. If anyone looks this up, I know I got connected with them on Instagram, but they have beautiful messages on Instagram, and their this Oracle deck is just incredible. It brings a lot of messages from the intergalactic presence that doesn't have too much of that woo-woo that some say, or that new age feeling. It's very purposeful. It's very adaptable. It gives messages from experiences that we're all connecting with at this point on the journey. And so I hope this message finds you well. And they were encouraging to go, and all of us have the smartphones now, to see what that is for us. Ask for them to bring us a beautiful octave of light. Hold your phone up. Take the pictures of the sun. Take the pictures through the window. Take the pictures when you're outside, just experiencing that light. Even stand where the camera is facing you, let the light be behind you, and you could see what's surrounding us. They want us to know that there is a visible attunement that we can all connect with in that way, if we just allow ourselves to trust what this is. The refractions of light are in everything, and every droplet of water in the air. The rainbows are proof. I hope this finds you well. And I hope all of the star seeds that have connected with this reading sit down and listen to their beautiful symphony of intergalactic light. Much love, everyone. Beautiful blessings.